Kotfliese.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Hi. Leute, es geht los in Greedfall. Ist schon lange draußen. Nachfolge angekündigt. In 2024, glaube ich, soll es rauskommen. Na, ist egal. Ich fange mal an, hier meinen Magger hier mit seinem Mal, was auch immer das ist, anzupassen. Und dann starten wir voll rein. So. Fähigkeiten. Wähle die Fähigkeit, wenn du das Spiel beginnst, sollte zu deinem Spielstil passen. Archetyp freischalten. Gut, also standardmäßig kriegerisch, Einhandwaffen, Einhandklingwaffen, Schusswaffen, Nahkampf, Schlachtfeldkontrolle, Angriffszauber aus der Distanz. Ja, sowas liebe ich ja immer. Bin ich nicht, weiß nicht, ob ich da gut drin bin, wahrscheinlich nicht. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich überhaupt in irgendwas gut bin. Das klingt es trauriger, als es gemeint war. Aber egal. Ja, magisch. Nehmen wir mit. Next one. So. Wähle ein Attribut, in das du deinen ersten Punkt investieren möchtest. Es sollte zu deinem Spielstil passen. Okay. Ausdauer, Kraft, Beweglichkeit, mentale Kraft. Also. Versteckte Nahkampfangriffe? Nein. Maximale Lebenspunkte und das Gleichgewicht. Schwere Rüstung. Da werde ich wahrscheinlich nicht machen. Versteckte Schusswaffen. Brauche ich also auch nicht. Willenskraft. Und Zauber da. Aha. Ja. Magischer Schaden. Da wollen wir doch hin. Okay, und da ist dann jeweils ein Punkt. Okay. Ja, nehmen wir mit. Ja. Talente gibt es auch noch. Wähle das Talent, in das du deinen ersten Punkt investieren möchtest. Entwickle dann deinen Charakter so, wie es dir gefällt, während du Quests abschließt und die Welt erkundest. Einen Punkt habe ich. Nächster Punkt auf Level 5. Warum auch immer man nicht mit Level 1 anfängt. Ah doch, fange ich ja. Vollpfosten. Level 5 kriege ich den nächsten Punkt. Gut. So. Reduziert geringfügig die Preise. Verbessert die Kampffähigkeit deiner Gefährten. Erhöht geringfügig die Wahrscheinlichkeit, erfolgreiche Entscheidungen und Dialog zu treffen. Ja, sowas ist manchmal mal schön. Vor allem, wenn man dann... Soll ja so ein bisschen BioWare-mäßig sein. Hier, also die alten Sachen. Da war mal schön, wenn man dann ausgegraut gesehen hat, was man nicht machen kann. Na, mal egal. Level Tränke herzustellen. Gleichgewicht. Ja, das wird sich noch zeigen. Gleichgewicht. Maximal Lebenspunkte in meiner Magierien-Generation und sich aus als ganz geringfügig. Das Schlösser. Also Schlösser knacken. Dann eine mögliche grundlegende Waffen- und Rüstungsverbesserung zu fertigen. Ist immer gut. Oder sammeln. Die Frage ist, da schaltet kontextbezogene Dialogoption frei, ist auch gut. Und man kriegt Zutaten und Objekte mehr. Ist ja die Frage, wie viel kann man sammeln? Macht das Sinn? Ja, komm. Ja, komm, sammel dich. Sammeln ist gut. So. Und ab geht die Post.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face.
Thank you.
That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord! You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you! Her Highness has personally requested I finish!
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
So, und jetzt starten wir ins Tutorial. In der Regel. So, der Kompass, der in der Mitte so wichtige oder Quest. Da. Hauptquest, keine Nebenquest. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Okay. Kann ich jeden anquatschen? Nee. Alter, das bewegt sich, der bewegt sich aber schwerfällig, ey. Achso, aber in der Welt wird das nicht angezeigt, okay. Die kann ich auch nicht.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Achso, danke. Raus und reinzoomen geht auch nicht. So, los ab.
Hey! Green blood! Cut. And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Ja. Oh, 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 oh. Hauptangriff. Jetzt. Ah. Verteidigen. Oh, sehr gut. Komm, komm, komm. Bam. Bam. Fuck you. Reise Kurt. Neuer Kurt. Was muss ich machen? Okay, Ziel anvisiert. Oh, oh, oh. Auf die Fresse. Tabulator. Tränke. Sehr gute Pause. Also das Spiel und der Möglichkeit, du kannst auf deine Zauberfähigkeit zugreifen, um sie direkt einzusetzen. Oder ihnen einen Tastenklick ab. Ja, ganz normal, ganz klassisch. Heiltrank. Achso. Aha. Okay. Gut, schießen wir aus die Kurt. Bam. Oh yeah.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Na, das kriegen wir schon hin, oder?
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Ah, jetzt geht's los. Und zeigen, wie sie sich darüber freust, dass er mitkommt. Darüber beschweren. Ja, Freude ist auch immer gut.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Hallo, die steht auf mich. Na, nicht ablenken lassen. Also das klang jetzt so, als wenn seine Mutter tot ist, aber... Oder gestorben ist, kurz vorher. Ist sie wohl nicht... Hello, Mr. Doctor? Ah.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is...
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Naja, da lag ich halb richtig. Okay, jetzt geht's schon los, oder? Okay, die sind also alle krank. Deswegen ist das anscheinend auch eine Krankheit. Oh, das ist Pause. Oh. Oh, oh. Sorry.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course.
Ja.
Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Ah, okay.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to this ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Sieht schon schön aus alles hier, ey. Also die Animation. Aber der Rest gefällt mir. So, mit dem Lieferant. Auf der lokalen Karte findest du wohl richtige Karte. Ja. Achso, muss ja noch. Ja, das kann ich ja gleich mal mitmachen, ne? Alle einmal. Hey Buddy, schläfst du? Lassen wir ihn mal in Ruhe. Du, da vorne. Oh, liegt einer! Boah! Haha! Haha! Good night! Und was ist mit meinem Buddy? Wo kämpft ihr euch denn hin? Achso, du hast ihn. Trinke Potion. Ich hab doch nix. Hat doch nichts. Okay, erstmal alles einsammeln da. Oh. Okay. Ja, die Ansicht ist noch so ein bisschen... dass ich nicht weiter rauszoomen kann. Und die Bewegungen sind echt... behäbig. Wo hast du deinen Buddy jetzt gekillt? Wo habt ihr euch denn ganz hingefightet, ey? Ja, nehmen wir alles. Heil... Nee, ich heile mich jetzt noch nicht. So, hier ist der erste. Brauchst du Hilfe? Achso, ihr betet. Sorry. Jetzt war er mit der Schulter mitgeben. Hi.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir Desade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature.
Sicher.
Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And
Said
perhaps I can
Chris.
take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls.
Ah, wir aber nicht.
But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Achso, und jetzt kann man hier wieder zigmal nachfragen. Bla bla bla. Ja, machen wir jetzt nicht.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Farewell, my
May the light guide you, Desade.
So. Jetzt nehmen wir noch den anderen. Den anderen nebenan. Wenn nicht so viel los ist, klingt das immer nach Kampf. Obwohl ich weiß ja nicht, ob hier generell wenig los ist. Oh. Das gleich ein paar brennen. Sorry.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Yes. Girl. So. Okay, wer ist er jetzt? Achso.
Your Excellency.
Lord Desade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you,
Ein
Excellency.
fluffigen Bart.
I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tierfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought...
Eine Aufgabe?
Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Ja, mach
I
mal.
need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord Desade.
Goodbye. Aber ich denke, wir haben noch Zeit für das zu lösen. Wir haben wahrscheinlich so viel Zeit, wie wir wollen. So, das machen wir zuerst. Erstmal finde den Koch selber. Achso, Suchoption ist auch mal. Oh, sorry.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Es ist so wie so Assassin's Creed mäßig, so ein Kreis, wo man dann sucht. Ja. Das ist er doch.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And
kann man
more
doch nur glauben.
still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malichor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again. Does it really heal everything, your potion? Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid. You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two. There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one.
Der gehört dazu.
Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone. There he is.
Also,
He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll say... Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty,
Yeah.
I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Einfach
Are there any
nachfragen.
nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Also das ist schon...
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Ah,
There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness. We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
da ist ein Karren. Von der anderen Seite. Ja. Achso, so einfach. Die Steuerung ist echt nicht gut, ey. Die Seitenbeschreibung in kleiner, fast unleserlicher Handschrift für Suchergebnisse, Beobachtungen von Patienten und unverständliche Symbole. Doch die Komplexität einiger Rezepte zeigt eindeutig, dass der Verfasser ein echter Alchemist war und gewiss sehr kenntnisreich. Was haben wir hier? Brief vom Wirt an das Dienstmädchen. Luis. Der merkwürdige Alchemist der Allianz, der oben einen Raum gemietet hat, bat uns ausdrücklich, ihn während der Sammlung nicht zu reinigen. Dieser alte Narr will vermutlich vermeiden, dass wir versehentlich seine Religion zerbrechen oder was auch immer. Also kümmere dich nicht um seinen Dreck. Der Kunde bekommt immer, was er will. Ja gut. Aber ich habe auch, was ich will. Oh. Wow.
Drink a potion.
Muss ich denn jedes Mal einen Energietrank nehmen? Oh. Sorry. Ja, ich brauche unbedingt mehr Mana oder was? Ach da, jetzt sehe ich's. Ah, okay. Okay, da oben links habe ich meine Mana und eine Lebensanzeige. Q ist Adrenalin. Okay, damit mache ich so einen wütenden Angriff. Schattenwirkung, SRG. Links. Ja, okay, muss ich doch mal ausprobieren im Kampf. Gibt's hier denn noch was? Nee, ne? Doch. Truhe. Magische Falle und Munition. Nehmen wir mit. Okay. Rein? Nein, kann man nicht. So, demaskiere den Quacksalber. Sorry, Entschuldigung, danke.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Sie.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief.
Vorrechtert?
You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, look, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Ja, dann ist er doch bestimmt hier, oder nicht? Ach, Taverne, genau, da wo er... Wo ist denn die Taverne? Lesen hilft, ne? Da oben steht ja von den Quacksalber. Taverne. Lass mal einen trinken. Auf den Schock. Ja, so muss man reingehen.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Ja. Hey, Buddy. Hast du jemand gesehen?
Tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some...
Right. They say treasure. Yeah, but...
Ja, komm.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Also ich dachte, ich kann vielleicht mal nach... War bestimmt ihr Geld. Ist mir egal. Ich kann hier einfach Geld aufsammeln? Das interessiert keinen? Wow. Wo kommen die denn her? What the... Okay, der Quacksalber. Ich renne hier auch rum wie so ein Bescheuerter, da steht's doch. Mal wieder da. 26 Meter, der ist mit Sicherheit oben. Gibt's hier einen oben? Das ist die Küche. Und hier geht's wieder raus.
Locked.
Da ist verschlossen, da zieht ihr die Grenze. Aber in die Küche, hier kann ich rein. Ja, ist sehr gut. So, oh. Ja, ich nehme erstmal alles mit, bis mein Inventar voll ist. Und dann schauen wir mal, was so abgeht. Oh, da ist er. Hallo.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. Why the spheres? Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
Dumm
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Muss ich jetzt alles 3?
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I was unfortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Ich glaube ihn einfach nicht. Das ist doch... Der sieht doch schon aus wie ein Spacko. So, also, der wird
I'm
verhaftet.
sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Und jetzt bleibt er da stehen? Okay. Gut. Man muss ihm nur sagen, er steht... Oh. Ah, okay, kann ich... Das ist gut. Wo nicht immer hin und her latschen. Sehr gut.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir-Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Yes. Das wäre natürlich schon cool, was zu haben, dass sich außerhalb des Kampfes Leben regeneriert. Ja, die Tür ist schön. Naja. Okay, Ich hatte doch noch andere Quests. Und zwar... Das Verhandeln und finde den Schleuser. Erstmal den ganzen anderen Quatsch machen. Genau, und jetzt habe ich natürlich Punkte. Gehe ich erstmal Richtung Magie, oder? Ja, ich gehe weiter. Okay. Oh, Erfolg. Okay. Achso, genau. Nächster Punkt Level 4. Fähigkeiten kriege ich immer und Talente kriege ich jetzt ab Level 5. Okay, ich verstehe. Magieschaden. What? Kann ich das zurückmachen? Stasis. Na egal, jetzt ist das so. Was haben wir hier? Ach, jetzt habe ich noch das Inventar. Den Inventar. Okay, aber ich habe ja noch nichts an Rüstung oder ähnliches. Also brauche ich das noch nicht. Verdächtig. Beziehungslevel, okay. Händler bin ich nett, der Rest bin ich verdächtigt. Ja, ist wahrscheinlich dann je nachdem, wie viele Punkte ich wo reinstecke oder wenn ich was Gutes mache wie jetzt, den übergeben, habe ich ja der Brückenallianz was Gutes getan. Okay. Ah, okay. Rücken habe ich zum Beispiel nichts, gibt's auch nichts. Oberkörper, okay. Schuhe gibt's. Oh! Besser. Ich habe also... Das heißt, wenn Mana aufgebraucht ist, kann ich die Waffe wechseln. Ups. So, gut. Da. Das heißt, wenn Mana aufgebraucht ist, kann ich die Waffe wechseln. B ist ausgerüstet. Richtig. Okay. Oder, aber wie wechsle ich das? Steht das irgendwo? Weiß ich jetzt nicht. Ja, komm, weg. Brauche ich nicht. Egal. So. Wir finden jetzt erstmal den Schleuser. Ups, laufen wir richtig? Nein. Zurück. Links, sorry. Ja. Dem muss man mal einen kleinen Schubs geben. Sonst guckt er sich wieder Türen an. Nicht wahr? Jimmy? Nein, wie heißt du? Na egal. Ich hab's schon wieder vergessen. Das sind überall Türen, wo man reingehen kann. Okay. Und es ist hier immer noch der Prolog, gehe ich jetzt mal von aus. Ja. Ja, schon. Alter, die sterben hier alle. Es ist gar nicht mal so schlecht, dass man hier zusieht, hier wegzukommen. Arsch. Ups, sorry. Ja, es war ein Fehler. Ich kann noch sprinten. Hat das Tutorial nicht gezeigt. Oh. Weißt du. Ach, das Leuchten. Okay. Zuhören.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nein. Naja, hat den einen ja nichts getan, obwohl er das teure Porzellan zerstört hat. Ja, komm.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about
Yes.
the Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them.
Warum?
Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My
No.
men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Nee, da fragen wir nicht weiter was. Oh.
When did you
könnte man
see
noch
your
fragen.
cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Okay. Mehr will ich gar nicht fragen. Danke.
Be back soon, Captain.
See you
We
soon.
need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Oben da. Kurt. Kurt, wie konnte ich nur den Namen vergessen? Kurt. Oder Kurt. Oder was? Kurt? Hm? Sein Name ist Kurt. Ohne Helm und ohne Gurt. Einfach Kurt. Alter, ich dachte, du hast keine Arme. Ah, diese Zone steht unter der Kontrolle einer anderen Fraktion. Dir ist der Zutritt zu bestimmten Bereichen verboten. Mit einem Kostüm, Oberkörper, der Fraktion kannst du die Wachen täuschen. Du kannst außerdem versuchen zu schleichen. Doch wenn du kann dies eine gewaltsame Reaktion provozieren und deinen Ruf schaden. Ja, wie komme ich ja rein, ohne zu schleichen, oder? Achso, hier ist gar keiner. Oh, oh, so. Oh, oh. Mann, Alter, was ist denn hier los, ey? Wie wechsle ich diese fucking Waffe? Oh, fuck. So viel zu meinem Ruf. Naja. Ah, jetzt kann ich hier schon wieder nichts knacken. Guck ich mal nach oben. Oh. Oh, müssen doch alle gehört haben, oder? Jetzt ist doch bestimmt keiner mehr. Kann ich bestimmt auch nicht knacken, oder? Scheiße. Ah, hätte ich vielleicht doch machen sollen. Ja, komm, dann gehe ich da auch nochmal rein. Dann sind hier jetzt bestimmt wieder alle nur Truhen, die man nicht knacken kann. Da ist noch eine. Ja, ist hier gut. Oh. Nehmen wir alles mit. Und die ist wieder. Ja. Okay, das ist optisch schon erkennbar. Ein Schlüssel. Das wollte ich doch. Guck mal, instinktiv. Alles richtig gemacht. Jetzt habe ich den Schlüssel fürs Hafengefängnis. Das ist halt schon cool. Alter, ich bin fast tot. Warum sagt mir das doch keiner? Einfach nur weil ich zu dumm bin, um zu kämpfen. Ja, es ist hier doch das Lagerhaus, oder nicht? Seid ihr böse?
You cannot pass. Only the Norths have access to the prison.
Achso. Ah, Allergie. Okay. Dann gehe ich außen rum. Kennt man ja. Achso, ich kann doch nicht springen oder so, ne? Guck, kann ich hier klettern? Ja, sehr gut. Da! Ah, weiß. Weiß markiert. Das Klettern. Kennt man ja. Kennt man ja, die Brüder. Die alles weiß markieren. Hallo? Ich wollte nur vorsichtig anklopfen.
I've seen...
Oh.
Are you the smuggler?
Sorry.
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question?
Yeah.
If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Ja, natürlich mache ich das.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Seid ihr für welche? Hä? 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 Okay. Ich gehe lieber da raus. Oder ich gehe da raus und kriege Ärger. Nee. Dann wird mein Ruf ja noch schlechter, als er ist. So, und jetzt... Überall Kreide. Und jetzt... Achso, das ist ein Lagerhaus. Könnten wir looten? Machen wir aber nicht. Hi, ich war gerade drin. Hihi. Oh.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits.
Ja, will ich doch
Move
nicht.
along.
Ja. Intuition. Jetzt kann
You hear
ich...
the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We're not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Nah, we didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
Seine Kollegen stehen da. Hätte er nachfragen können? Macht aber nichts. Macht da nichts. So. Money, money, money. Ist ja noch something. Oh. Weißdorn. Müsste ich doch jede Menge haben mittlerweile. Und Beast-Resistenz. Hier gibt's doch keine Beast. Oh. Who are you?
Damnation, we've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
Ja.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Erstmal verraten.
The traitor.
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Okay, nachfragen. Was für
Tell me
Forschung?
more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully
Justice.
preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and
Yes!
his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white. And there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
It is what it is. Okay, danke.
hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Das ist wahr. Okay.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Ja. Ja,
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
I'll be back. So. Achso. Kann man nur irgendwie looten. Das ist wieder eine abgeschlossene Kiste. Hello. Jetzt muss ich erstmal wieder zum Botschafter. Ah, dann ist ja bei der nächsten Sidequest, so wie das aussieht, wenn ihr wieder diese 1000 EP gibt, dann habe ich ja schon Level 3. Geht ja schon mal ganz gut los. Auch wenn ich nicht wirklich viel mit kann. Ey! Oh. Weißdorn. Ich liebe Weißdorn. Wer liebt denn kein Weißdorn? Weißdorn. Nein, verlaufen. Leuchtet das alles blau, ey, als wenn man da was nehmen kann. Ach, das ist Feuer. Okay. Ich habe nichts gesagt. Ich habe gar nichts gemacht. So. Vorhin konnte ich dann direkt dahin springen. Warum jetzt nicht? So, schöne grüne Tür. Da ist er. Meister Monkey.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing.
Yeah.
Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Jawohl. Irgendwas nachfragen? Nö.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood.
Danke.
It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
So ist das. Viel los ist hier nicht. alle tot. So, jetzt gucken wir nochmal nach dem Botschafter. Noch eine grüne Tür. Hey, buddy.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Das weiß ich nicht.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Ja, gut. Trotzdem einen Ruf erhalten. Und Level 3.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Farewell, my dear.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Yay! Bonjour! Na, macht er gleich wieder einen Blick? Nee. So. Ich gucke noch mal kurz, was ich machen kann. Ich habe hier nämlich wieder einen Punkt. Das ist hier Level 4 und Level 5. Genau, hier habe ich wieder einen Punkt. Ah, kann man noch zoomen, okay. Hier wäre... Das ist aber eine andere Fähigkeit, ne? Magischer Schaden plus 10%. Basisangriff. Ah, okay, ich kann jetzt da zurücksetzen. Vor dies bleiben, genau. Ich kann alles... Genau. Das heißt, jetzt kann ich nämlich ihn hier nehmen. Hä, warum? Ach, ich brauche einen Erinnerungskristall, um zurückzusetzen. Okay, ich habe es erst gedacht, kostet 0. Ja, ich verstehe. Gut, dann mache ich jetzt 10%. Okay, gut. Dann nehme ich mit. So, jetzt muss ich gucken, wie Konstantin ist. Aber ich glaube jetzt erstmal für den Anfang reicht's. Das heißt, da kommt dann noch eine Sidequest. Gucken wir mal rein. Große Abreise. Das heißt, ich muss Konstantin finden. Ich habe hier aber noch 2 Nebenquests. Die werde ich gleich noch eben machen. Das ist wahrscheinlich nicht so spannend. Der Rest war jetzt ja auch nicht so das Spannendste. Gut. Hier haben wir nochmal einen Kodex. Da kann man sich nochmal alles durchlesen. Notizen. Genau, was hatte ich mir vorhin durchgelesen? Forschung kann man dann machen, weißt du. Ja, lese ich mir dann nochmal alles durch. Und hier ist es ja nur in die Stadt. Ja. Gucke ich mir an. Und dann geht's beim nächsten Mal weiter. Ciao. Ciao. Bye. Cool, Fliesenfuge.